Hey BladeOps. In my last update video a couple days ago, I talked about some of the new products we are carrying, caught on to at the SHOT Show, whatnot. 4Sevens, they've been around quite a while. It's not a new company. It's just a line that we've started carrying. I know a lot of other people carry and whatnot. So one of my favorite lights from them is the Mini 123, meaning it uses the CR123 battery. It's a nice, really small, cool little light, so I thought I'd do a quick little demo on it and maybe tell you why I like it. Instead of reading off all the stats, I went ahead and just printed out from their site, oops, folded that kind of bad, some of the stats. So before we even pull out the flashlight, you know, it's got low, medium, high. High is 180 lumens. That's with one CR123 battery, so pretty good. Strobe, SOS, beacon high, beacon low. And then it talks about the dimensions. You're looking at 2.3 inches. 0.62 ounces, that's got to be the highlight for me. So when you crack open the box, this is what you get. One of the biggest pluses for me, you know, you get a new flashlight, you know, it might be your first tactical flashlight or your first, you know, nicer flashlight. You bust it out, and usually there's not a battery in it. So then you got to go over to Wally World or wherever you're buying and track down a battery. And these CR123s aren't cheap. I think they're going for, you can get like a 2-pack at Walmart for 10 bucks. But so that's pretty cool that they include a battery. You also get this lanyard with the adjustable toggles and little claw clip that's actually fairly strong. I gave that a little test. You also get an extra O-ring, and here's the flashlight. I know a lot of you have probably seen the Mini 123 on other reviews, other sites, but I thought I'd do a quick little demo in case you haven't. I've already gone ahead and put a battery in here. There's the O-ring, zooming in up close. Got my Energizer in there. I mean, this is a small, oops. Get that on there, right? Nice and easy. Okay, this is a small flashlight. To give you a frame of reference, here is a shot shell. This is just your regular Winchester Super X 2 3/4 inch shell, and here's the flashlight. So that gives you a nice frame of reference. Basically a shot shell. Even though these are 2 3/4, they're actually barely over 2 1/4 inches long. So interesting little fact. So I'll give you a quick test on how it works. I read through the instructions, so I knew how. Basically, to operate the flashlight, you just twist the bezel. I just put the battery on, so twist the bezel to turn it on. So that's low, then you turn it back off and turn it on, medium, and that would be high. Now every time you turn it off, it has memory, so it's all automatically going to go back to the low setting. So low, medium, high. If you want to get to the special settings, like it says here on the paper, the strobe, SOS, beacon high, beacon low, you have to go through the cycle of low, medium, and high 3 times in 3 seconds. So we'll do it real quick just so you can see. So it's kind of hard to do it around the camera. We got low, medium, high, low, medium, high. And then we go again. So 3 times through the cycle, and we get to the special modes. We have strobe, SOS, and then we got the next one is the beacon high and the beacon low. So after you do that, you know, you might put it on beacon. That's going to go for 60 hours. That's a nice little safety feature. And then once you're done with that, you can turn it off. When you turn it back on, it's going to be low. So pretty neat little flashlight. I like it. You know, even though it uses the CR123 battery, man, that's a lot of power. 180 lumens, that's bright. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's bright. With the lights on and the camera, that's gonna blind you. Anyway, really cool little flashlight. Comment down below if you've owned the Mini 123. I'd love to hear some more comments about it, more reviews. But I think I'll be carrying this, so check it out. The 4Sevens line from BladeOps. Comment down below.